Apple releases iOS 9 beta into the wild, and Facebook gives you more control of the newsfeed. I'm Bridget Carey. This is your CNET update. Adventurous Apple users can now download a beta version of iOS 9, which is the upcoming operating system for iPhones and iPads. Apple released its public beta on Thursday afternoon, and this is the first time that the public can download a beta of a major Apple update. Before, you had to be registered as a developer. Now, Apple showed off iOS 9 in June, but the final version won't be coming out until sometime in the fall. Usually it's when the next iPhone's released. The update will mean big changes for iPad users, with split view multitasking and floating videos for picture-in-picture action, and app windows that just slide out without you leaving the other app. iOS 9 also has public transit directions in Maps, more features in Notes, and Siri has expanded search features. Just know that if you do go on Apple's website to download it, this is a beta, meaning Apple is still working out the kinks and there will be bugs. Apple also released the beta of the OS X Mac operating system known as El Capitan. Switching gears to social media, Facebook is making changes to the news feed. Facebook is giving you power in the settings to say who you want to see up first on top of your feed. You know, like people you actually care about. Why? Because Facebook's news feed can be frustrating. Although you may be friends with 900 people, the algorithm really only shows you posts from about 200 people and pages that you interact with most. And it has this formula to calculate what it thinks you think is most interesting, even if it's an old post. Anyway, now you can take back some control from the algorithm. In the updated newsfeed preferences, you can select the people and pages you always want to see. These settings are now in the Facebook iOS app, and it's rolling out in the coming weeks to Android and the desktop. In other app news, the Meerkat live video streaming app just added new features, and it's making a bigger push on Facebook. To stand apart from the more popular Periscope, Meerkat now lets you broadcast with someone. A feature called Cameo lets you invite someone to take over your broadcast from their phone, but they only can take over for 60 seconds. And since Periscope is owned by Twitter, Meerkat is tying in with Facebook to promote your broadcasts with your friends. And your Meerkat streams will stay alive in a library where anyone can look up your old streams, but you'll choose which stay public. Meanwhile, T-Mobile continues to spice up the mobile carrier battle in the U.S. In its latest move to stand apart from the competition, it's allowing customers to use their phones in Mexico and Canada without any roaming charges. And customers can call Mexican and Canadian numbers from the U.S. without paying any extra fees. That starts next week on July 15th. That's it for this tech news update, but there's always more at CNET.com. From our studios in New York, I'm Bridget Carey.